A breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. A world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the... He's gone for it! And it's Azpilicueta. Witsel, played out to the right. Oh, that's neat. Referee's given a throw. And it's Jimenez. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Atletico Madrid have an early lead. Good start. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Gets into a dangerous position. Cut out in the nick of time.
Athletic Bilbao have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And it's played forward. That certainly packed a punch. Plays it out to the flank. He's got through. Witsel. Witsel drives it forward. Yuri. Jimenez, who does have an assist to his name. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Atletico Madrid scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. That That intervention was very necessary. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Battles to win it back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yuri. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's looked long this time. He's through. Oh, good ball. Shoots! They've done it! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, Peter, from the moment it left his foot, it looked unstoppable. That was thumped.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Yuri. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is lovely footwork. Looking for a decent ball in. Drilled in low. Hoists it forward, all the way back, and they start again. And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success?
So off we go once more. It's being played forward. He's on his... hits one! Jimenez. Witsel. Azpilicueta plays it forward. Forward it goes. Azpilicueta. Jimenez. Herrera gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oblak deals with it effortlessly. Longley. Witsel. Atletico Madrid with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Hoists it forward. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. keeper's got good distance on that. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. More than oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Dinks one in. Just brushed off the ball there. Now the counter. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. And it's played forward. Jimenez. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. Long ball, but not especially accurate. That's Piliqueta. There's the through ball. And he's onside. So who's he picking out? Finds himself eased off the ball.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Gets it back. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate.
Great leap! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
He's picked him out. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, that's where he wants it. Cuts it out. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Tries to get it forward quickly. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Hoists it forward, right through the middle. That has sent him sprawling. Has a pop! And it's played forward. The message is clear, none shall pass. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Jimenez. Looking for space out wide. And they has a pop! And more and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, you know, thinking about that. I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Three without... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Atletico Madrid enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them...
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, they can break here. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Witsel. Just brushed off the ball there. Ball's out on the left now. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And he's on a charge. Played into the middle. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Aspilicueta has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's gone for it, against the crossbar! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, sweet feet. Here's the delivery. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Witsel. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And now they can launch a counter. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lovely bit of skill. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Up to meet it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets up to head it! Same again, same outcome.
Athletic Bilbao really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Piliqueta. Timely intervention. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Yuri drives it forward. Out to the left it goes. Played in deep. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And he's going long. He's got through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And it's half-time here. And both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. After 45 minutes, it is still goal. Here we go again.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Dashing forward at pace. And it's Piliqueta. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And the Herrera. Hoists it high. He's got options out wide. That'll be a goal kick. Hoists it forward. Jimenez. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Longley. Big chance! He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's gone for the shot! Oh, that is special! He's got himself a peach of a goal! And he's produced a beauty. A 1-0 lead established.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's Jimenez. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Yuri goes up and over. Longley. Witzel. It's a good foot in there. Defenders on the back foot. Loses his balance and loses the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Jimenez. Piliqueta. Gets it back. Now the counter. Witzel sticks in a foot to win it back. Piliqueta. Battles to win it back.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And they've been caught out here. Time to deliver. Pumps it in. Massive leap! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's played forward. Gorgeous control there. That's Piliqueta. And it's Griezmann! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Atletico Madrid making consecutive changes here. And the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Into a dangerous position. Jimenez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Receives it from behind. Keeps everyone guessing. One good cross, maybe the last chance. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Atletico Madrid, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
I've been in this position myself, and this will be difficult to take. They did everything right but score, but at least I suppose they could...
So that's got things underway. Atletico Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Yuri. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Tries to get it forward quickly. Piliqueta. He's pinged one through here. Can he... He's had a shot! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. That's Piliqueta. Well weighted. Faced to... hits one! Goal! Atletico Madrid! There is the breakthrough!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Atletico Madrid have an early lead. Good start. Drives it towards the front. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. And he's onside.
Athletic Bilbao have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Atletico Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now the counter. Azpilicueta just wouldn't be beaten there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a pop! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. And it's played forward. Hit into the middle. It's out for a goal kick. Jimenez. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Azpilicueta. Longley goes on an adventurous run. Azpilicueta. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And now they can launch a counter. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Azpilicueta. And it's Azpilicueta. Defenders on the back foot. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Tries to get it forward quickly. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's had a look. Big chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to locate someone up front.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. And it's Jimenez. Jimenez continues his run. That's great strength on the ball. whistle for half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. So off we go once more.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Piliqueta. It's a loose ball. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Lifting it over, looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Piliqueta. And it's Jimenez. In with the challenge. That'll be a throw. A chance to play it in. Witsel. Forward pass. Cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look...
He's had a go! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And he's going long. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Witsel plays it forward. Piliqueta. Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's offside. Yes, it is. Gets it upfield. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Piliqueta. And that's been levered clear.
Atletico Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Witsel. And it's Jimenez. Raspilicueta. This could spell danger. Goes for goal!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Atletico Madrid just have to run down the clock. Longley plays it forward. Ball's out on the left now. He's got options out wide. Gets up to head it! Knocks it away. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Up to meet it! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Atletico Madrid really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Witsel. Time is up. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. But that was enough. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I'm sure a more